is happening, everybody? It is time to get back on tour with Nitro, heading over to Australia and New Zealand for 2 months. It's Sunday night now, about 9 p.m., so I figure that's a good time to start thinking about packing. Not a whole lot packed yet, a whole bunch of laundry to do, so right on schedule as per usual, little last minute. Been pretty slammed this week with practicing and whatnot for Australia, so been pretty slammed. But yeah, it's time to throw my life in a bag and hit the road again. So I'm picking away at getting packed. Laundry's almost done. Throwing some things in the bag. It's a little hard thinking about everything you're gonna need for 2 months and just kind of tying up all the loose ends and whatnot at home. But there's a few more things that I need myself, and it's a bit of a hassle. One of them being the fact that I use intermittent catheters to go to the bathroom. So you basically need to think and calculate how many times you're going to go to the bathroom in 2 months. So that's a lot of times. So I need to pack all the stuff I need for that and calculate how many catheters I'm going to need, how many times, you know, per day, and times that by 2 months, and that equals a lot of space in the suitcase. So let's try and jam all that in there. So basically how it works is I go to the bathroom according to the clock. Every 4 to 6 hours roughly. I'm gonna be gone for 50 days, so that averages out to about 5 times a day. Which is 250 catheters. They come in these packages, which are usually boxes of 30, but in most of them, I've doubled up, stuffed 60 in there. But these boxes take up too much room, so I'm pulling them out and have to stuff them in the suitcase somewhere. So, found a good little compartment here on top. Let's see how many we can jam in there. All right, so we got 240 in there. That's about all we're gonna get. I don't know if we're even gonna get that, but need another roughly 60 more, so the remainder will go in my backpack that I carry with me on the plane and pretty much all the time. All right, so it's now Monday. Just finished packing everything up, I think. Suitcase is pretty swollen. Backpack equally swollen. Me definitely swollen. I think I'm already jet lagged. Haven't even started yet. About 3 hours till flight time. Tired, but we're doing it. Alrighty, so I think I got my life packed into a suitcase. I'm currently heading to my parents' place, which is where I leave all my gear and all that good stuff. So hopefully that's still in the bag, and hopefully it's washed, because it's coming with me regardless. So that's good. Then we got to drop off the Jeep at Capit. Gonna fix a few things on her while I'm gone, and then get a ride to the airport. Nay. Oh. Hello, good looking. I'm gonna miss you. So, first step down, made it to the first airport, bags left, so hopefully we'll see them in about 30 hours in Australia. fingers crossed. First up, an hour-long flight to Vancouver, a few hour layover, and then the long 16.5-hour flight to Australia. First plane boarded, always the first one on. Get to use the aisle chair. Good times. Little update, just made it to Vancouver, and I gotta say I like traveling at this time. She is pretty empty. Just hammered out a 39-minute flight, so jet lag is definitely setting in. Find me some food, maybe a little nap, a few hours in Vancouver, and we're off to Australia. Update, lounges are sweet. At the end of a 3-hour layover in Vancouver, ready to board that plane right there. And how I do that is with what you call an aisle chair, which happens to be one sitting right here. So basically it's a skinny chair that fits down between the chairs. I have to transfer from my chair into that chair outside the plane, and then a couple people push me inside and then transfer into my seat. It's a bit of a pain in the butt, and no one really knows how to drive them, so we run into everything and you smack your way down the aisle, but that's how it works.
You ready to go?
Load it onto that bad boy?
Sure.
Perfect. Update, finally made it. Get to spend some time in the corral. See if they'll let me in. And getting help this time. Sweet. Thanks, man. No worries. So, after the old carousel struggle, get to put these bags on the old cart and push my way out there. Finally, made it to the room. We got good view, good room, both bags made it. Sweet. And an accessible bathroom with a bench. So it's been a couple days since landing here. It's now Friday. Today is practice. Jet lag's been pretty decent. We're a 19-hour difference, so technically it's only like 5 hours difference than the time at home. So that hasn't been too bad. Just doing the math right now, realized that it's been about just under 4 months since I've ridden last, so might be a little rusty, but fingers crossed the bike made it and that it's in good shape, and stoked for practice. Another sweet day out. It's pretty awesome when you can just cruise over to the arena whenever. Hotel's right back there. Makes it nice. Practice is finally underway after a long day of sitting around waiting for the big setup. Bike's here. It's guys. It runs, it's got gas, tires are pumped up, so I think it's time to give it a ride. Boys are practicing. And that's a wrap on practice. I got my solid 2 or 3 minutes in. That'll do. We're pretty close to sea level, so bike is nice and peppy, which works good for me because I rely on the bike's power so much. So I am ready to go for tomorrow.
Hailing from deep in the woods of British Columbia, the one who never says can't. From Kelowna, BC, Canada, Bruce Cook.
It is my time to shine. Haven't ridden since October, but 25,000 people in the crowd, so that's definitely gonna help. Let's do this. Got it up.
Let me hear you scream! Get it, Bruce! Get it, Bruce! Oh! Yeah! Picture perfect! As good as it gets! Ladies and gentlemen, can I please get a big round of applause for Bruce Cook? Look at that replay. Both tires down. The man is a myth. Make some noise for Bruce Cook.
Come on, Melbourne. You have just seen history. Bruce Cook. Unbelievable.
Is officially done. Well, the risky part anyway. Went about as good as it could go, just cleared the lip, landed both tires, so I am super stoked, and now I can be excited for the rest of the show and the next shows.
Watch for it, count them with me. 4, 3s, 8s, 16, 24, 30, and we did it! That is awesome! Ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed the Nitro Bomb! Make some noise for the Nitro Bomb!
Ah, yeah, Melbourne, that was massive!
The biggest, the best, the most ramps, the most riders, the most epic Nitro Circus live show is right here. You got this tour. Look at that replay. fire and chaos and tattoos and aggression just everywhere, Dan. Huge.
Absolutely huge.
Wow.
The first show in Melbourne is officially done. Another travel day to Sydney now, and flip went perfectly, so I'm stoked on that, and things are going smooth. Off to the next one.
It's only the beginning.